the lighting. Happy blood moon eclipse portal, you guys. I'm gonna wait for some of you guys to hop on, and I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up on this end. So excited to see you guys again. It's been so long. Feels like forever. Feels like forever. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything, make sure it's all set up right on this side. YouTube studio gives me so much trouble sometimes. I don't know why, but we're going to go to work to get into it now. There we go. I don't know if this music is too loud. You guys can let me know. There we go. Can I just pull it up? Why is it pulling up? Oh, is this right? Okay, yeah, it always has me logged into my other account. Hi, welcome in you guys. I'm just getting everything set up. I've got a really fun 333 blood moon eclipse portal message for you guys. I just saw 144 as soon as I looked up on my timer. So you guys could definitely be part of the 144. I'm just gonna go find the live and restrict the settings here. I don't know why it won't let me do this before I start the live, but Cheyenne and Gracie, hi, welcome in. Girl, I've been going through some stuff. I've been meaning to message you back. So I do mean to email you back. I do plan to do that. It's just sometimes it takes me a bit. If I can get your number in my phone, it'll be a lot easier for me. When emails get longer, I just get it's the ADHD. I get a little overwhelmed sometimes. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go down to, where is it? Comments, anyone come comment? There we go. I don't know if that fixed it, but hopefully that fixed it. So much going on. Thank you. I think you did send me your number. I meant to put it in my phone. I just haven't done that yet, but I plan to go do that. I just wanted you to know. I'm super thrilled. Like, I want to come visit you in North Carolina. I love North Carolina and the Appalachian Mountains. You have no idea. It's so connected to my childhood. I love it so much. So I do plan on messaging you back. Hi guys, welcome in. It's 3:03 in my timer. This is the 333 portal. It's happening on the 3rd, and it was happening at 3 a.m. So we've got all those threes for this portal. And we were going through apparently some sort of wormhole since I'd say it was after New Year's when we were having the ice storm, you guys, is when I think it started. And we had the wormhole card come out with the storm. And that's what was happening. So that's why everything was like all crazy, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. You might have had different feelings at different times, you know, different things going on, and then stuff switched up on you and you're like, why do I feel like that? So that's what was going on. It was a really, really big portal. Did you see the full moon? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad it was beautiful. So yes, I'm excited to bring these messages into you. I actually have a couple of things written down. Let me see if I actually wrote them down, you guys. I didn't think before I came in here. I haven't been live in so long, you guys. It took me forever, y'all. I literally was sick. I was literally sick while everything was changing. And so I had to get back to today. Today is perfect. I felt better yesterday, actually, but today I'm actually more functional. Still a little tired though, but I really wanted to get these portal messages out to you guys. I have a few of them. There's some channeled messages that came through. And I don't know if I wrote this down right, so we might have to, yeah, I've got a couple of them here. You know what, we're just gonna go into the message. I don't know what I did with all of them. I had a few different messages for you guys, but that's okay. We'll do that later. We'll go ahead and get your portal message. I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse the energy real quick. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this full moon eclipse portal. It might have felt pretty crazy, but I hope you feel really good now. Did you wake up feeling different, like things were different? It's okay if you go through a little sadness. When you lose things from old timelines, sometimes that can cause a little sadness. And that's why I wanted you guys to know. Just let all that go, because this new timeline has way better things for you. All the good things. So anything that you lost, it just wasn't for you. It just wasn't calibrated properly. That's the whole idea. Everything has to be in resonance with you for your highest timeline. And if people haven't done the work, they might get kicked off on another timeline. And that's okay. You're on the right time. You're doing the work. Is my lipstick crooked? Thank you. Even if your work is inner work or just chilling and being with yourself, sometimes you just have to relax and ride the waves, right? And that also is work, not pushing to keep pushing for something that maybe doesn't feel right, or when you don't feel right and you push to do anything anyway because you feel like you have to or something like that. That's the inner work. You're doing the inner work sometimes by not doing anything. And that's the whole idea. Oh, thank you guys. Let me see. Is it crooked? Y'all, I think it is a little bit, but I don't know if I can fix it. I didn't bring my... Is it better? Well, you know what? I tried to even this out so many times, and I don't know why it's so difficult today, but that's okay. It probably has to do with this weird portal. And all the stuff I tried to even out on the way, y'all. I really did. I really did. Oh, thank you so much, saying Gracie. It's the evil eye. Oh, thank you. Is that what's going on? Do my lips look okay? I really, really did try to even it out. So let's use this. Did you know I looked this up and they give these as special gifts to people when they do something meaningful? I forgot what it's called, but I got this as a gift and I feel so grateful for it. So here is our evil eye protection. And then we'll go ahead and cleanse the energy again. And I thought I tried to fix it so the trolls aren't in our lives, you guys, but let me go check again. Because they shouldn't be here. So let me see. Live. Edit. Okay, we want comments and readings, but it's not allowing me on the, so that's strange. It's not allowing me. See, it wouldn't let me before I started the YouTube chat as well. My spray is very special. Thank you for asking, RAD. So this is actually, it's a special Florida water that I got given when I ordered this beautiful crystal. And when I ordered my beautiful crystal, I got this, I got a few different special crystals as a gift. It was a very expensive crystal. And I got this Florida water. She made this organic Florida water. Now I have actually added more things to it since then. So this actually has my 888 portal abundant aurora water from the aurora borealis that we were in on the full super sturgeon moon last year on the 88 portal. So that's what's in this. It's abundance aura spray, and it also has holy water in it. So we've got all the protection. It's all in this bottle. Also, it helps to boost your aura. I'm planning to make that at some point, you guys, but Lord, y'all, I just do a lot of spiritual warfare all the time. It's like the whole, yeah, there's a warlock at the top of my deck right here. Y'all, this is what, I'm dealing with this stuff all the time, y'all. And so I have to do what I can, right? I just do what I can. Yeah, this warlock says mine. What the crap is this? A cult. Okay, well, I guess we're going to talk about this cult really quick. So there's definitely, here's a cult with a dangerous obsession for you, collective. All right, there's a warlock that says mine, and a cult with a dangerous obsession. All right, they have plans for the future with you? Oh God, I bet they do. What the frick is this? Y'all, okay. All right, Spirit showed me some of these things through the portal. I actually know who this cult leader is. I wasn't able to tell before. I was like, who is this cult leader that's like, I don't know, had some weird obsession with me? Well, it's happening, y'all. There's a warlock with a dangerous obsession that says mine. They want you for this cult. And I was seeing that. So definitely plans for the future with you. Okay. Well, we're going to put those cards up because I'm going to read into it for a bit. I need to read into it because it came out. It's the most important thing coming out right now. So we're going to see what this is about. With his plans for the future. Kings and queens. All right, so what is this warlock, y'all? What is this warlock? I have to get a different tarot deck. I've I've been listening to classical music all day. So I hope you like the classical music that's playing in the background right now. It says, I think it says, meeting my lover at midnight because my father doesn't approve or something like that. I don't know, something about midnight. This actually came out on my cards recently, something about midnight, something happening at the midnight hour. All right, and this is for some sort of soulmates coming together at the midnight hour. It's like the last minute. It's almost like, it's like the Cinderella sort of energy, but instead everything happens at the midnight hour. It's not that you run away at the midnight hour. Something's happening at the last minute. There's some sort of last minute energy. But let's go ahead and find out what the heck this warlock with this dangerous obsession is, you guys. We'll go ahead and read into this for a bit, and then I'll pull on some different energies. I feel like we have multiple messages that want to come out today. That's what I was feeling. And then I couldn't find the messages I wrote down, so I know there's something important that wants to come through the cards. If I could hold them the right way, that would be great. Right. Well, this one was surprising to me when Spirit showed me. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea. Oh no, this warlock in particular that's been obsessed with you guys is connected to this cult. You made them look bad, collective. It's a dangerous obsession. You made them look bad, okay, because they were trying to come against you, but also like obsessed with you and in love with you. It's a weird love-hate obsession. There's some weird energy here, okay? It's not like this person doesn't have pure love. They're like obsessed and controlling, but also like trying to control you. It's really weird. Prince of Jars. Oh, okay. This person is highly intuitive, okay? They could be coming with love bombing energy. They could be coming to court you. They could be coming with some sort of the Hermit. For the Hermit, especially if you're in Hermit mode, you guys, maybe you just need to stay away from these energies. There could have been a lot of people that were coming at you with some sort of love romantic energy, okay? Romantic energy coming for this Hermit, right? With the light. You're like the lighthouse and the things are attracted to you, okay? And you can see beyond. You can see in the dark. You can see like, okay, so what I'm seeing here with this is this dude, chick, whatever, is by this beehive, okay? And the lantern is what you can see with. This is your wisdom. This is your knowledge. This is the light within you. The light from the word of God. Whatever this light is from, this is from your wisdom and knowledge that you've learned. This is your inner light, okay? You kept your lantern full for this portal. And look at this portal right here in the sky, portaling to the sun, okay? So there's something about a gatekeeping energy here as well. You could be some sort of gatekeeper. As I'm feeling, there could have been a gatekeeper that you had to get past. It could have been this warlock. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. So these aren't the readings I like to get into, you guys, but I had to read into it to see what's going on because it actually did come through in the portal about who this is. I know exactly who it is. Now I don't know who this is for you. I know exactly who this is for me. They showed me. It's somebody on YouTube that I have interacted with before. And then I realized that they were a cult leader. It took me a minute. What just happened to that card, y'all? Did it fly? Did you see a card fly out, y'all? All right, well, we'll just keep going. Okay. Yeah, this was hidden. All right, this is the moon here. This was the hidden pathway. I'm feeling like the left and the right-hand path. He's into magic. He, she, they, whatever. However this fits for you is into magic, right? They are a leader of this cult. They have a lot of wisdom, all right? And these people could have been coming at you as you were going through this portal. They could have been coming with romantic energy or love bombing energy. Ouch. Or spell work. Maybe you got sick. Maybe you had overwhelming thoughts. Maybe you weren't feeling the best. What is this? There's a 10 of swords here after the moon. This is what's hidden. Hi, Infinity. Welcome in. We're talking about a cult leader that has a dangerous obsession for you right now. That's what we're talking about. Crazy pants stuff. Let's see what this is. And look, were they sending spell work? What were they doing? This is why you've embarrassed this cult leader, because their spell work is not working. And them being so good at what they do, this is why they're in charge of this cult, okay? This is why they're the leader. And when they come against you and their spell work doesn't work, they look really silly, guys. And now it feels like these cult people are like heading towards you in some way. They're like turning to you for guidance. Y'all, that's crazy. I don't even know. I feel the energy around this. I was like, I don't even know if I want to go into this anymore. 13 on my timer. The number of death. 3 of Wands. Yeah, they had some sort of plan here, okay? To burden you or overwhelm you while you were going through the portal. It's literally while you were going through this portal. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. King of Jars. This person's in love with you. They're in love with you and they're hiding it. And the love for you is overwhelming. And I don't think it's a natural sort of love. I think it's like a past life thing or something about being attracted to your magic or your energy, okay? It doesn't seem like this person's just openly upfront in love with you. This person is crazy obsessed. It's a dangerous obsession. Dangerous obsession for this cult leader, and it's a blood cult, okay, because there's blood on here. The blood moon, oh my God. Okay, so I was gonna say, this is why I was having a hard time on the blood moon. I'm so glad the blood moon eclipse, it always does well for me, but they always come at me at the blood moon eclipse. It's something about my birthday and the wolf moon, so they could have done this for you as well. So that's what I'm seeing with this dangerous obsession and the blood moon. The moon is right here. Blood moon cult, doing spell work with this 10 of swords, right, on this portal. That's freaking crazy, y'all. They had some sort of plan. What was their plan? They've been watching, investigating you. They wanted 8 of swords you. Their plan was to keep you trapped in a karmic cycle with one of these, I'm guessing, false ass lovers coming forward with fake light, y'all. That's what I'm seeing. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, dude. They wanted 10 of swords you. Why? Okay, so I guess there's a thin line between love and hate, collective, because it looked like this person that's in love with you might have tried to off you a little bit. They might have tried to, if you felt sick, if you got sick, if you felt like you might have been poisoned, that could have happened, right? I don't know. Tell me a little bit more about this cult. What about the members in this cult? There's going to be members, okay? There's going to be a lot of members. This isn't a small cult. This is a big one. It's worldwide. There's going to be members. So these members could have gotten towards you somehow. These members of this cult, they sent multiple people in. They could have looked very innocent, okay? With this Princess of Swords energy, they could have looked very innocent, but they were carrying a sword. They were investigating you, and they were being sneaky, right? They could have been a masculine or a feminine. I have a Prince of Jars and a Princess of Swords, right? They could have been younger. They definitely have a younger energy here. Here I thought this was the Knight of Jars, but it's the Prince of Jars. Yeah, they're younger energies. Or what I'm feeling from this could be initiates. If it's some sort of initiates in a cult, they're just younger in initiation status. That's what they were sending at you. But you've moved away from it. 6 of Swords, you just sailed on through this portal, and you sailed. It could be Mormons. I've seen a lot of stuff about the Mormons recently. You could be right, blessings. Okay. Those aren't the ones that I was shown on YouTube, though. But I actually have been seeing lots of stuff about Mormons through this portal as well. So that's also, and they're a big power in the US, also very dangerous to cross. So that definitely could be part of it as well. So you've moved away from these energies. You took that ship. You took everything that you've learned through this portal. And what some of the things that and it's giving you a cash out of something, okay, collective, because I have the 6 of Pentacles here. And they are at a loss. They wanted to stop this timeline portal jump. That's what they wanted. They were at a loss. They were trying to stop it. But you're getting it. It's an equal balance. I'm feeling with the universe. Like the universe works with you, right? You don't have to put in all the extra effort because the universe works for you because you are aligned. Because you're aligned, okay? And now these people are, I feel like some stuff's going wrong for them in their cult collective. It's the 3 of Jars and it's upside down. So we got it in reverse. That's not any sort of celebration. And I feel like they're breaking apart. There's something about them breaking apart. Like having some sort of intuition that this person was using them. That's freaking crazy, you guys. Ace of Pentacles, and you got this new beginning of abundance is what I'm feeling from this with this Ace of Pentacles, because it's got the bread and stuff. Like you're getting like your bread and honey, the land of milk and honey. That's what you're getting. Okay, that's what they were trying to stop. I hear you, blessings. Okay, definitely. That could definitely have been it. It does see young ones is what I'm seeing here with these prince and princess here. And here you are with the Seven of Jars. You're safe inside your home. You have like all of these cups from spirit. You have like your soul tribe, your soul family gathered around you, right? You have your intuition. You have all these skills that was given to you by the divine. You have the ability to see through illusions. And even if you can't see completely, like if it's foggy, you still got that light. So as long as you stay right in that hermit mode with this light right here, you still got this light. So if it comes into your perception, you can see through it. You can see through that illusion. And that's what's going on outside. It's a whole cacophony of crazy happening outside, which is very interesting because I haven't been wanting to go for a walk, y'all, because I feel like I've been swamped with people. Before, I really liked walking in this city. I'm in Houston, y'all. I really liked walking, and I'd go to the park and I'd meet people and I'd talk to people, and it was really nice. And then suddenly I don't want to go out because every time I've gone out, I've swarmed by people. 3, 2, 1 on my timer. People, there's so many people everywhere. It felt a little gang stalkery. They're all watching me. And why were there so many people? There weren't that many people before. And now suddenly there's people freaking everywhere. And I was like, I don't want to walk. It took me for a few days through this portal. I was like, I don't even want to go out on there and walk. I'm quite capable of putting my headphones on and ignoring everybody. I can do that. But it was just everywhere. And then it became uncomfortable for me to even have my headphones on and ignore them. And I was like, nah, dude, there's some gang stalking going on. They figured out where I'm at. And now they're just flooding things everywhere. And I can't even tell you where I'm at, y'all, with the things that I buy, but it all ties into. Can't even tell y'all that because I would give away my location. And I don't want to do that. I got enough gang stalkery thing going on, y'all. But definitely that, okay? That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. All right, guys, I have to turn the fan on. I'm getting so hot from channeling. Just 1 second. There we go. I did turn this down, right? I did. Okay. Sorry, I've been sick, y'all, and I had the AC up to like 73. So I've been running a fever. So forgive me. I had to turn the AC down just a minute ago. I realized I still had it up at 73, y'all. And again, I'm feeling lots better. So let me see if I can get in my little cross-legged position. We're gonna pull on something else. Freaking cult leader, y'all. That's crazy. But Spirit brought that information through for me through this portal though too. Just show me who it was. These people that were attached, doing weird things. Okay. Well, I guess it won't let me fix the settings. I don't know why. Hopefully I can figure out what's going on with that with YouTube. We just get everybody commenting right now. It's fine. All right, let's see what else is going on for this portal. All right. All right, I'm gonna get some more channeled cards. Ooh, I had some more cards channeled through this portal as well. I didn't do a lot of, dodging bullets like Neo and Trinity. That's what you're doing. I didn't do a lot of elaborating on my images. Normally I like to draw and stuff. I didn't even feel well enough for that, but at least I sat up and I wrote the cards out. So I got some new cards in here. Someone's focused on you. Oh, it says focused on you, but also I can't focus until I have you. I don't know what to do. This could be that cult leader. It's somebody that's duplicitous. All right, I just want you to know there was a lot of duplicitous energies through this portal. A lot of duplicitous people. They're not all bad, okay? But they are duplicitous because they wear a face and they lie about how they truly feel. And that is being duplicitous. If they're not being their true authentic self, they are being duplicitous because they are hiding something behind a mask, all right? But this feels more like a double, two-faced sort of energy for some of these, and not everybody. With your eyes closed. Yeah, collective, you can do this with your eyes closed. That's what I said. That's what I said, even if you can't see through the fog outside, because it's all nebulous out there, because all this stuff is shifting and changing, you can do this with your eyes closed. You can still navigate through it with your eyes closed. Who is that I'm seeing? The name's not coming to me, but I'm seeing him from Naruto, and he's got the the eye thing on and he throws stuff. That's what I'm seeing. You can do that with your eyes closed, okay? Fight with your eyes closed. The intensity of these feelings were overwhelming. I had to take a breath. So there could have been somebody that was feeling super intense feelings that were overwhelming and they had to take a breath. Or this could have been you, all right, dodging like Neo and Trinity in the Matrix. Yo, I tried to set this card up here and it slid down through the table. I wasn't expecting that. I've never done that before, but that was quite surprising. It just slid down. I think this opens, but I can't open it right now. Well, there we go. There was a high-level magician here, okay? There was a high-level magician that was sending some sort of feels like fantasy magic, right? Right? And you want to know why that is? It's because you look so freaking amazing, collective. You are stunning. That's what Spirit says. Because you look so amazing. Now, he might not think that. You don't have to. You've been around yourself all the time. You look at yourself in the mirror all the time. You're not impacted by your energy or your beauty as much. And this could be in the etheric realm as well, like how you look in spirit could be much different, or this could be in astral, but you are freaking stunning and you are amazing. And this is why these high level magicians feel like they want to come up against you, because being with you would be like a fantasy. And so they create these illusions, right? Because they wish to be a part of this fantasy. There are psyops. There is a long distance exorcism. There was people that were pretending, and there's a storm coming for them. That's the truth. Well, we just went through the storm. We're in the eye of the storm. I think the storm is still happening around us. 10:10 in my timer. The storm is still happening around us, okay? While you're evolving, right? You're evolving. And the storm, as there might be a specific storm coming for them, collective. That's the thing that came through that I wrote down, y'all, that I couldn't find. It's a happy tower. They said it was a good tower. A good tower. A good tower. There was some sort of bunny attack, some sort of cuteness attack. I love how everybody's getting the right messages, you guys. It's pretty amazing. I love all the support. We're going to just ignore that for now, though, because I don't want to get overwhelmed with all the thoughts of it. Yeah, it can get a little too intense, okay? When you get those blinders taken down, when they open the curtain and they feel all those people around you, it can get a little intense, collective, all right? It can get. There's some sort of wiretap here, right? Just know that that's going on. It just keeps coming out. So it's definitely happening. Someone's love struck by you. Oh, FBI friends? It just flew out. Your FBI friends are love struck? Well, great. That's good. We like FBI friends being on our side. We're gonna definitely accept that one. Thank you so much, FBI friends. We're so grateful. please be on our side, right? Oh, with this wiretap, right? Is this some FBI friends are love struck by you? The wiretap? What are y'all doing? Butterfly effect. You're changing the world. You're changing the world. Are they watching you? Are they listening? Are they love struck? Are you singing while you're at home, collective? Is that what you're doing? Are you singing and dancing? Or what are you doing that these people are love struck? I know I'm not doing much at all, so I'm just being myself, and that seems awkward, but apparently these people are cool with that. So maybe they like it when you're your awkward self, collective. I don't know, but there's celebrities watching you. Multiple celebrities watching. There could be celebrities watching right now. Right? And this, for some of you guys, this could definitely be on your social media, because I don't know how all this is happening for you, but I know this is happening in the energy, and take the parts that resonate for you, okay? There's a dream weaver here. You're a dream weaver, and there's a billionaire watching because you are a dream weaver. What the heck? Well, we know that was happening, and I had one visit me, and that was when all this stuff was happening all at the same time. You've been singing around the house? Okay, that's what it is. That's what I was feeling. I felt like it was like they're like love struck with like some sort of Disney princess energy. That's what I was feeling. Homeland Security? Okay, cool. Well, apparently we have lots of people watching you, all right? With your eyes closed, y'all. Apparently love struck them with your eyes closed. All right. I'm not being cocky, y'all. I'm just having fun with the energy, okay? We're just having fun with it. We don't get big-headed by this. We literally can't. It would get overwhelming. You can't do what you do, collective, and let an ego run you. You can't do that. You can't let your ego get souped up or whatever, and then you're not in your rate. You have to be in your body. You have to be in the proper state. And that's what because you would crash out if you went ego, right? You would crash out. So you don't do that, okay? So you stay grounded and centered. no matter what's going on around you. It doesn't matter if celebrities are watching, Homeland Security is watching, billionaires are watching, and FBI friends are watching. You look amazing. And these people are love struck, so it's okay, all right? Sparks fly. You just initiate sparks wherever you go. You create change. You're a catalyst for change, all right? And this is why you're wiretapped by Homeland Security. Well, okay. Okay. You could be seeing orbs right now. I try to just go over things, y'all. It can be a lot, but I'm gonna have to, I'll have to break this up into little segments as well and post them again. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I've been enjoying it. It's helpful to me because I have to get the messages that are coming through as well. Half the time, I don't know what's going on, and then suddenly I'm telling myself what it is. So you might be seeing orbs around you right now. Homeland Security could be watching these orbs around you, or FBI friends. What is it about these orbs? We're gonna see, what is it about these orbs? Something about the sun. I've been seeing a lot of orbs lately, so I wanna see what this is about. King of Cups. Is someone sending the orbs? Hold up, is someone sending the orbs? Do some of these billionaires have orbs? Yes, y'all, yeah, oh God. Okay, I just figured something out. I didn't know this. I had no idea. But apparently, someone that loves you, was love struck by you, is sending orbs, okay? They actually have orbs. I saw one going through this portal. I saw one that had crashed down, and somebody was looking at it and had the little electronic chip on the bottom. So I know it's some sort of technology. So there's some sort of billionaire watching that has this technology that's in love with you, that's sending orbs with the 6 of Wands. Could that be he who shall not be named? Well, it could be. This person could have billionaire tech with orbs. Now, they definitely could, collective. They could. Or it could be Homeland Security or FBI friends. They might have that access too. Whatever this person is, they are a King of Cups and they love you. Okay, love struck, it's right on top of this. They're actually sending orbs. When I wanted to clarify, they're sending the orbs. It's success. It's public eye success. They're sending the orbs. That's what I get from this. They're sending it. Yeah, it's victory after a long battle. So they're helping you. No, that's good. These are helping. This doesn't feel bad at all, Infinity Crowns. There definitely could be some of those other ones. We did talk about that blood cult in the beginning. I feel like those are the bad ones. These all feel good because it comes with this love struck card, okay? These celebrities watching, Homeland Security, FBI friends. It doesn't say investigation. It says FBI friends. Billionaire watching, love struck with these orbs, sparks fly. And then we've got, well, of course, we've got the wiretap here, right? But we see this love. It's love and success and victory and public recognition. It's all good. That's all good. We don't know if these people will ever call or text. We just have to keep going on with our lives and things will come together the way they should be for us. But that's what's happening, okay? As you've been, like, you're watched over by these people. That's what I'm feeling. These people could be alchemists as well. You're certainly an alchemist. That's what you do, you're alchemizing the energies. If you've met other alchemists on the way, or you've met other people that know about alchemists, they could be part of this, okay? They could definitely be connected. I'm seeing that in my mind right now, all right? From all the people that I travel and meet, okay? There's something about that here. A temperance of the energies. You were able to temper these energies through this portal. There was a lot that was flying at you. It was a lot of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff, and there was all these different timelines that you could see your future in. You could see yourself with different people. You could see yourself with different soul tribes. You could see yourself doing things and going in certain directions, but there was lots of different directions. That's the idea. That's what you had to temper out, right? Because your body was calibrating to the highest timeline, to the resonance of the highest timeline. And everybody has free will. So even if some people were a perfect match for you in the past, if they didn't do the work, they might be on another timeline, so they wouldn't be a perfect match for you anymore. You have to have someone on the highest timeline. So if other people were doing the work, they could be alchemists as well, all right? That's the timeline that you're headed to. And those other people, when they crash out, it's the butterfly effect. And you know, we saw the storm coming. The butterfly effect, specifically, it states that if a butterfly flaps its wings across the world, it could cause a storm. That little bit of wind, it carries in a wave and it creates other things. And it builds up to a huge thing, which is a storm. And we saw the storm thing in the beginning. So this is the energy that I'm feeling with this crash out, okay? Because your energy can be too intense, right? Thank God you just flap like a butterfly, collective. Thank God you just flap like a butterfly. 333, it was just 333. That's exactly right. Thank God you just flap like a butterfly, because your energy could be too intense, right? And you might knock people out. This is why people can crash out. This is why there's a fallout. This is why there is an aftermath to your energy. The storm always has an aftermath, right? That's what I'm feeling for this. All right, I'm feeling my energy get scattered, so we're gonna pull on another energy now. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed that. All right, I feel like I have multiple messages that need to come out in this one, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the next message. Wow. That was a crazy energy, but good. Oh my gosh. Okay, Cheyenne and Gracie. So I was hearing recently, all right, that the CIA, take it how it resonates, that the CIA had asked your neighbors to spy on you. I just saw this pop up for me. And then the neighbors said no. Something like that, like they stopped doing it. It could be something like that, okay? Storm. Yeah, so they could have been, that could have been some sort of monitoring spirit or something like that. Doesn't have to be. They could have had bad intentions for you. Just know you're always protected in the eye of the storm. It won't ever hit you. And when you see bad stuff happening to other people, sometimes it's a very good indication of people that were doing things that were wrong as karma. Not always. It just depends on what path they're on. Some people can have things bad happen to them. It's just part of the path that you have to learn and grow through. Okay. Some things are just, they're like canon events, right? And canon events are things that you have to go through, right? That's just something you have to go through to learn. So there's that as well. So we don't always need to make judgments like that, but it's a good indication. And you can see a lot of that. You are living rent-free in someone's head. The energy is so intense. Okay, well, let's see what this is. It's a chosen one. You are a chosen one of one. You are one of one chosen for 144,000. Okay, so this next message is for the 144,000 chosen ones. You are one of one. All right, the energy is so intense for someone. Your energy is so intense, and we saw that already. You are living rent-free in their head right now, so they can't stop thinking about you. FBI friends? That's funny. I just saw somebody say there was something behind me, and then I pulled out this card that says FBI friends, so I'm glad they've got my back. So your FBI friends got your back, collective. That's good. Y'all hold on. I dropped. This popped up to Warlock, so they probably got your back with this Warlock. If there's a cult, I bet they're under investigation. There also could be some musician, rapper, or singer that has your back or is under investigation, and what I feel from that is both. I feel like there's musician, there could be a magician, musician, rappers, singers that are under FBI investigation, but there's also some that have your back. That's what I was feeling from that. FBI friends, living rent-free in their head, long-distance exorcism. Maybe they're trying to figure out what your abilities are, collective. I saw bunny attack again. They might be looking into your past as well. Hold on, there's zombie minions here. All right, there's some zombie minions. All right, and you're just chilling like a villain. So you're living rent-free in the heads of these zombie minions. Zombies and minions, undercover. There's some undercover FBI friends. You might not even know they're FBI. They're undercover. I've been feeling that recently. Why was I feeling that so much yesterday, you guys? Okay. And I was like, that's a really weird thing to, and I'm looking at these people and I'm like, that's a weird thing to think, right? But why would you think that? Why would you suddenly think, are these people FBI, right? Undercover. And then it comes out, FBI undercover. So there is some FBI undercover around you, but they're friends, okay? And you're just chilling like a villain. You've got these zombies and these minions, all right, that are coming after the 144,000 chosen ones, right? Zombies and minions for the other side. These are brainwashed, mind controlled. They could have gave away their soul, collective, if they're a zombie. They would be in contracts if they're a minion, right? Minions are in dark contracts to do bad things. Zombies, they're just gone. Guys, they're good. They're just gone. So you're living rent-free in these people's head. There were some undercover zombies as well. They might have been really good at pretending that they were real. I'm hearing, I'm a real boy. They might have been really good at pretending they were real. Oh God, there's a Jezebel here. A Jezebel that's obsessed and crashing out, y'all. Oh my God. Now y'all know that can be a masculine or a feminine. It's an energy. Jezebel is a betrayer, vicious, vindictive. They had to teach me more stuff about it because I didn't even know what it was exactly. But Jezebel used her wiles to maneuver the king and like to get prophets' heads cut off. Just awful things, right? Jezebel did awful things, but it was to get people's heads cut off and stuff. So there could be something like here, this person is crashing out. How many people have you sent to the psych ward? How many people have you sent to the psych ward, collective? Your energy gets too intense. You got these people crashing out. They try to come at you with their freaking spell work and stuff like that, and then you use your reverse mind control, reverse engineered. It's reverse engineered something, you guys. It's reverse engineered something. They're trying to use something to you. You reverse engineer it and they crash out. They're trying to steal your energy. You reverse it and they crash out. Maybe you give them more energy they can handle, collective, if they're trying to steal it and suddenly you overwhelm with the energy and then they crash out, right? It's too much for their circuits and they crash out. It's something like that. Manipulation. They use manipulation tactics. So maybe you use some sort of reverse psychology of that. Maybe they use psyops and you're really good at that as well. You know, whatever it is, you're really good at it. And you don't strategically think about this. You're not like tactical. You don't think about these things in advance. This is what they do. All right, this is what they do. They think about these things in advance. They have this like strategy and tactics and they try to set people up, right? You don't do that. It just comes naturally to you. And you just make these people crash out. They lose every time. They lose every time because you're a freaking genius mastermind, okay? And you're out here chilling like a villain, right? You just, these minions, zombies, and Jezebels are crashing out, all right? And some of them are going to the psych ward. I actually was just thinking that, this morning. They were showing me somebody from my past, and like honestly, okay, so they're showing me more stuff about the Tartarian bloodlines, okay, and the royalty, and there's so many more things from my past. They're showing me, they're making connections. I'm making connections in my past with these things that I know and have seen with the Tartarian bloodlines and the royalty there, okay? And then they're showing me people from my past as well. One of the names for the Tartarian bloodline royalty was Alexandrov, close to Alexandrov. I might not have it completely right. It's like Alexandrov. Here's the thing. The guy that I was thinking about, his name was Loomis. I guess I shouldn't put people's names out there. Anyway, Alexandrov, I really liked him. And I was just in a bad space in my life, right? And I didn't treat him properly. I felt so bad. He was connected to the military. And then he crashed out so bad, you guys. And I was thinking about him this morning. I was literally thinking about him this morning, and I'm listening to this Tartarian bloodlines, and they're talking about the Alexandrov. And I was like, oh my God, I wonder if that's why we were together around each other, because he was nobility from the Tartarian bloodline. He was actually from Russia. But he did crash out, you guys. I hope he's okay. I've actually tried to look him up, but he did crash out really bad, you guys, and end up in a psych ward. He got arrested by police because he was walking around with a gun and stuff. Anyway, so that's what I'm seeing from this, okay, guys? I was literally just thinking about that earlier, just making all these connections. So there's some sort of connections to your past, okay, from people that you've been around that have crashed out. They could have been undercover. They could have been minions. They could have been zombies. They don't have to be. There's something about your energy is just so intense and you live rent-free in their head. Are they still thinking about you? I bet they're still thinking about you. Because I was thinking about this person. I've been thinking about multiple people from my past, and I wondered why they were popping up in my head, and I realized I think they're thinking about me. Why would I think of these random people from the past? So 444 on my timer. And 44, it's 344. So, okay, so you're protected by the angels. You're protected. Oh, this is happening no more. The feds are watching. The feds are watching these people. All right. The energy is intense right now, y'all. I'm so sorry if it's a little chaotic. I am all over the place, but I'm getting some good information in here. So take the parts that resonate for you, and I hope the message is coming across. There's some sort of unmasking that's happening right now. So you unmask people with your energy. Because they crash out and stuff, because you live rent-free in their heads, you unmask these people. You have some sort of crazy magnetic attraction, okay? That's what they feel. You have a crazy magnetic attraction. It's because you're part of the 144. It's even attractive to the zombies. If the zombies don't have the life in them, they don't have the soul in them, they don't have the light, okay? The spark, but you do, and they see that in you, I think it would be attractive to them. They'd want that, right? 444 again, for all the fours. All the fours is confirmation. Okay, so you unmask people. You unmask people in multiple ways. What I'm feeling from this is there's a reflection. You act as a mirror to them and they can see themselves clearly. And sometimes they don't like what they see and they crash out from that, okay? Sometimes if you feed back the energy into them, if they're trying to take your energy and you just like, oh, here, have a lot of it, then they crash out from that because it's too powerful, it's too intense for them. Some of these people, if they're doing bad things in the background, right, and you're living rent-free in their head and the energy is too intense and they crash out from that, it actually unmasks them because they have to show their true colors. The mask cracks. It cracks. You crack the masks of these people, okay? Because they're bad actors. The drama masks, they're bad actors. Bro, undercover with the bad actors? There's a RICO case going on right now, collective. There's a RICO case. That's why you have FBI friends. And then we saw Homeland Security and lots of other things there. With your eyes closed. Yeah. With your eyes closed. You took down this RICO with your eyes closed, collective. You didn't even have to know what's going on. You still did it. Hi, Eric. How are you? I haven't seen you in so long either. I feel like it's been so long. Since I went live, y'all. Psychic abilities. Yeah, you have really powerful psychic abilities. That's why you can do this with your eyes closed, okay? You've got a ride or die energy, right? I feel like your FBI friends are ride or die for you. That's where you put it, right here. Well, that's awesome. I freaking love that. Yay, FBI friends. Y'all, ride or die FBI friends. Fuck yes. I mean, we can't say all the FBI are good, but these ones are good. And it's good to have people in positions of authority and in certain government organizations that are good people and that are your friends. It's always good to have that, right? It's always good to have that, okay? You have a one-of-one unique rare ability. You are so special. You have it's one of one. You have a one-of-one unique, a rare ability within yourself. A gift, all right? A gift. And you have such gratitude. You have gratitude for the divine. You have gratitude with everything you've been through. You have gratitude even for the lessons that you get from these diamonds, minions, and karmics, okay? You have gratitude for that because you learn and grow and you don't have to go through that anymore, right? You have gratitude to the divine for this one-of-one rare, unique ability. You have gratitude for these FBI friends. They have gratitude for you. Okay, yay. The FBI friends have gratitude for you. Oh, that's good. And you are irresistible. And this is why there's so much obsession around you, all right? Something about your energy. You have this crazy magnetic attraction. It's this 144 frequency, all right? 144,000 frequency. Did you know that that was the frequency that 3i Atlas, I think it was part of the 3i Atlas frequency, by the way. It was 144,000. Exactly. Yeah. Something very special with this portal, with the aliens. They only come at you like this when you're on the verge of a big breakthrough. That's what we were doing. We were going through this portal. This is the breakthrough. But there's more breakthroughs to come, okay? Because the portal, the eclipses, they seed in things over the next 6 months. So there's going to be lots of more cool things coming for you. And Spirit was saying this is a good tower. I see romantic here. Spirit was saying this is a good tower. What I felt from that is it's a surprise. There's something exciting and surprising coming through with this breakthrough. That's the good tower. The good tower is when things from your old life change completely and then something is completely new. So it feels like stuff is ended or you've lost something, but you're getting something completely new that's huge and amazing for you. That's made just for you with your one-of-one rare, unique ability. People could have been using some sort of sex magic through this portal, right? Not the good kind. That's some sort of to manifest is actually what I was seeing, right? And people shouldn't be doing that unless they actually have, no, they're just doing it on the other side. Some of these people are connected to cults, okay, guys? Is what I'm seeing from that. And they're obsessed with you. Some of these people have been trying to manifest you even though they know they're not for you, okay? They know they're minions, they know they're zombies, they just can't help it. There's something about it, they just can't help it. Now, if they're minions, these people could be in a dark contract to come after you as well, okay? You have this ability for conflict resolution, right? You have a conflict resolution coming. Some sort of conflict resolution. This could be with these minions and zombies, right? The Rico case with the FBI friends. Conflict resolution. There's some sort of conflict resolution coming. Hold on, let me see. 10 of Cups. Okay, well, your conflict resolution is awesome. Happy family happiness, right? And you getting together with soul family and having a great time and having all the cups. Your conflict resolution is the 10 of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. Somebody's going to bring you freaking money. Y'all, right underneath that is the 10 of Pentacles. So just rest and relax, collective. It's coming for you, right? It's seeding in. Right? You might have dreamed about this. I actually did dream about this. That they're telling me, and then I'm like remembering. So 10-10 with the King of Pentacles, someone is bringing you money. For some of you guys, this could be you when you're moving up to this status, right? But for most of you guys, what I'm feeling is this conflict resolution for this Rico case is giving you freaking money and happiness. Lots of legacy money. The other card that came through, it hasn't popped out quite yet, was 100 million. $100 million. So that to definitely be coming for someone. 100 million, all the O's with the 10-10, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, all the O's. That's what I'm feeling. 6 of Wands. It's going to be public and it's a huge success and victory for you. All right. This is beautiful. And it's coming from people that love you. This could be family. For some of you guys, there was some sort of inheritance that was taken from you and you're going to get the money back for that. Okay. You could be going through some sort of ascension symptoms right now. There's something very exclusive about your energy. You have a very exclusive energy. It's hard to get into your energy. People want to get into your energy. It is very exclusive. You are very exclusive, okay? You're very exclusive. The Knights of Malta could be watching over you. And cult leaders. There's an information flood right here, okay? The Knights of Malta, Sovereign Military Order of St. John. Okay, so some of these could be significant for you, all right? The Sovereign Military Order of St. John. St. John could have some sort of significance in your life. Somebody could be named John. The Knights of Malta. There's some sort of information flood. All right, it was done overseas by a cult leader. All right, there's a manipulation tactic cult leader that's doing an information flood. It is a manipulation tactic. Information flood, manipulation tactic from an overseas cult leader. And I know this has to do with those PDF files, right? Okay, I know that's what it has to do with. When you flood with so much information that you have to weed through it, and then it's hard to believe the things that are actually true. So there's things in there that are very important, but you have to sort through all of these other things. And with all these other things and like this, all this crazy, nasty, weird nonsense, it's hard to find a needle in a haystack. There's a needle in the haystack and they threw a whole effing haystack at it. Okay, that's what they did. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? You're gonna be moving to a new country, collective. Somebody's moving to a new country. Somebody could be moving overseas, like moving to a new country and overseas. Somebody could be moving to a new country, right? Oh, there could be a cult leader that's trying to move to a new country because there's a Rico case, right? And they flooded the information. I see that too, okay? There's some sort of experimental weed. Experimental weed, y'all. That's, you know, they're putting experimental in the, guys, okay? They're doing that. So keep an eye out for that if you use any of that. This could be something from your past as well. Maybe none of y'all do that now, but maybe in the past, you know, a little bit something, and you felt all weird and crazy, like went to other planets or something like that. There was experimental stuff in there, okay? All right, they showed me this. They showed me so much of this through this portal. Experimental. I was like, oh my freaking God, is that where like a lot of my abilities came from? That's crazy, y'all. That's some crazy stuff, but they were showing me that, all right? They put something in your drink. Watch out to make sure that they didn't put something in your drink. This could have happened to you a long time ago, okay? They could have put something in your drink or your food, or your water was not safe. They could be doing this now. I know they're doing this in America. They are poisoning the food, right? And this might be why you're gonna move to another country, all right? Because your knowledge is forbidden. And this is why they keep sending you this evil eye, right? This is why. Right? Because you have these abilities and you can see what they've been hiding, right? And now you're doing something about it, collective. You're saying something, you're talking on it. Because some of you guys are influencers or you're meant to be influencers, okay? And the whole idea with this, and I don't mean that you're out there like, I don't know, just doing brand partnerships and stuff like that. What I mean is you're influencing how people think and feel. They look to you for guidance and things like that, okay? And for some of you guys, you're sharing this information that you have about what's been going on, right? That's what you're influencing the collective, right? The timeline. You're changing the timeline, okay? And this is why they said it was forbidden, and this is why you have all this evil eye protection around you, right? Because these people could have been trying to put something in your food or something in your drink, or doing something to the water, okay, that was not safe. They could have been poisoning the food. They're definitely doing that here in America. And then this information flood with this manipulation tactic to flood the information, all right? You deserve to be paid to exist because your energy is electric, all right? And everything is free. All of it is free. They wiped it all out. They wiped it all out. They wiped our memories so that we wouldn't know, right? And then they made us pay for everything that was free. It's like unending profit for them. Unending profit, and puts us in slavery, right? Because you're paid to exist, right? You're gonna be paid to exist. People lose their shit over you because you just throw rabbit holes at people, right? You just have them going down rabbit holes, collective, right? And there was a false spiritual leader here. There was a false spiritual leader. They could have been doing some sort of long distance healing, or you can do this long distance healing. There was a false spiritual leader. There's many of them, right? And they're showing up now. A lot of them are showing up now. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, right? You're connected to ancient Egypt. Kemet, Hathor, Anubis, Isis, Thoth, Ra, Sekhmet. These could be energies that you work with. These could be energies within yourself that you work with. These could be energies you work through initiation, right? This could be from a past life. There could be some connection to the pyramids. To the ibis. I'm just hearing ibis, that's Thoth, right? But I was seeing Isis, but I was hearing and seeing ibis, right? There's a magician or a musician or rapper or singer about something about ancient Egypt, connected to ancient Egypt. Okay, some of you guys could be a musician. I keep saying magician, but there could be a magician here. Some of you guys could be a musician, a rapper, or a singer that's connected to ancient Egypt. I'm actually seeing the Katy Perry song with the Dark Horse song with the ancient Egyptian stuff there. So there could be something about that. There also could be something about that connected to the cult and also the Rico case. All right, I see that here. All right, they can't compete where they don't compare, collective. They can't compete where they don't compare, right? Nothing compares to you when you are being your true, authentic self, because you have a one-of-one special talent, all right? And when you're being yourself, no one can compare to that because no one is like you. No one is like you. They can try. They can try to mimic your words. They can try to mimic how you dress. They can try to mimic your energy. But the thing is, you have a frequency that they cannot match, right? You're on a frequency that they cannot match, and they can't match that. And when you keep evolving, they just fall behind. They don't know what to do. It's not like they can grow in their mimicry, right? They can just mimic what's in front of them. And when you keep changing, they get a little lost. So there could be a crash out from a Jezebel for that happening right now, all right? You might see this on YouTube as a reflection. There's A-list celebrities watching you. I feel like there's A-list celebrity watching right now. I'm just gonna say hi. Hi. A-list celebrities are watching you, okay? They're watching you go through a rebirth, all right? They're watching you through this subtle manipulation, narcissistic subtle manipulation. Hold on. They're watching you rebirth with neutrinos. They're watching lies. People lying to your face. Okay, this is very interesting. Taboo. Okay, I heard I've been seeing this everywhere too. You're gonna be seeing the signs and syncs everywhere about who these people are that are watching you. Okay, you're gonna be seeing that. Something is taboo here. Something is unclean. These narcissists are unclean. They have dusty energy. They lie to your face with a smile. You'll be able to feel it. That is the subtle manipulation, all right? They could be subtly manipulating some sort of romantic energy with this right here. Are you a magician? A musician? I keep saying magician, y'all. I don't know why, that's crazy. So there's a magician here because I keep saying it. 144 Mafia. 144 Mafia, that's right. This is us over here. So there's an A-list celebrity watching you that is part of this 144 Mafia. And they're watching all this. What I feel from this is taboo energy against a chosen one. That's what I'm feeling. So someone is protecting you with their romantic energy. Y'all, I wonder if Bruno Mars is watching me, y'all. That's the name of his album. That would be so freaking cool. Y'all, I would just die. Okay, no, anyway. That's what I'm seeing with this romantic energy. So it could be something like that. There could be a romantic energy of this A-list celebrity that's watching you. What's this unclean? You are being protected by these Knights of Malta. There could be some, it's a very exclusive energy, and they're protecting you from these unclean energies while you go through ascension symptoms, because you're evolving, your DNA is changing, and you jump timelines and stuff like that. Your DNA gets activated. There's all this weird experimental stuff going on at the same time, okay? This is why your energy is so exclusive. This is why literally it's taboo. There's some sort of taboo against manipulating your energy. That's what I'm seeing here. There's some sort of taboo against that. I don't know what this is exactly, but that's what I'm seeing, okay? And this is why you're protected by these Knights. As you go through these ascension symptoms, they can sometimes feel a little too intense, collective. It can, right? It can feel that. There's some too intense obsession around you as well. Because you, again, here it is again, crazy magnetic attraction. I'm gonna pull from these cards real quick and see what wants to come out. I feel like traffickers. I saw traffickers. Traffickers are running. Well, they should be. We saw some of them are going to be trying to go overseas, so keep an eye out for that, FBI friends. That's what we saw, okay? Secrets, abundant secrets. There's some sort of secrets to their abundance. There's secrets to their abundance that they're hiding, and they don't want to get caught in that RICO case, okay? So these traffickers are trying to go overseas. But everything is always working out for you, right? Everything is always working out for you. Oh, I felt the energy go weird with that. They didn't like it. There's somebody watching. They didn't like what I said. I told on them. They have some sort of plans. They're trying to go overseas. You're a magnet for energy, okay? And there's some incoming messages for you. Romantic messages for some of you guys. For some of you guys, these could be messages about ascension. Some sort of exclusive magnetic incoming messages. They could be coming from the Knights of Malta. A sovereign military order. I've been saying the word sovereign since I wrote it. It's just everywhere now. I'm saying sovereign. It's tripping me out. Like in videos and stuff, I had to keep backing him up. And I was like, wait a minute, did that just say sovereign? Back it up, hold up. Yeah, so it is a sovereign military order. So there's something about your sovereign energy as you're protected by these Knights. And there's a confession of love coming for you. Incoming messages and confession of love. So that's good, because somebody's saying, love of my life, you were everything to me, and you are so sexy. Look at this with this fire. You're delicious. Your energy is delicious. You're just got delicious energy. You have delicious energy that like to eat you right up. Shadow forces would as well. You're getting financial gain from shadow forces because you've overcome them, right? These secret societies, you're getting financial gain from this, right? These people that have been spying on you, right? These people that have been spying on you, these shadow forces and secret societies that have been spying on you and want to keep others away with their weird ass gang stalking and stuff, all right? God knows what the heck they're doing, these karmics, right? They want to keep others away, these karmics, these masons, and they're not all bad. Again, it's good to have friends in different groups. I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm not. Yeah, because it's good to have friends in all the groups, all right? It's good to have friends. It's good to have good people in any group. People are people, and they all have a free will choice, right? To do the right thing or to do something wrong. You're getting financial gain from this, okay? Right? Because you let go of a lot of things from your past. You let go of anything that wanted to keep you stuck. Those people are going to be stuck. They'll be stuck in other timelines. You let go of any sort of spell work that wanted to keep you stuck. These people were sending spell work. Black magic, spell work. Some of these people could be people you walked away from because it says, I love you, come back, please. They took a loss. They feel it a loss because they lost you. Sophia, hi, welcome in. And you're just gonna go shopping? Okay, guys, you're just gonna go shopping. You have a soul contract for shopping? All right, so there's something in your soul contract, okay? With these shadow forces, because this is like a lesson, like you're teaching people a lesson, right? That's the kind of contract it is with shadow forces, right? They send love spells, they send black magic, they send all of this stuff, right? And you get a cash out for that. That's in your contract. They have to pay you. If they don't beat you, they have to pay up. It's like a betting system, right? If they don't beat you, they have to pay up. So I want you to have peace within to know that, right? right? Because that's part of the, I don't know, I feel like it's part of the, I'm not saying life is serious. I'm not saying it's a game, but we like to look at it like that sometimes. And how Spirit gave this to me is, again, because everything I've gone through, it could be very overwhelming for me in my mind, right? All of the trauma, right? But if you look at it from a higher perspective, from your higher self, as you chose to do this and you came here to do this because you're powerful and you can do this and you're learning new lessons and stuff like that. It's not like a traumatic thing. It's like and that's why we like to look at it as a game. So what I was feeling from this is when you win certain battles in a game, right? You overcome the enemy, you win this battle, you maybe don't even know you were fighting this battle, and suddenly you get rewards, okay? Because you won. And that's what I'm seeing, you're getting a reward. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And your energy is so attractive and delicious. Spirit just wants you to know that. You're so sexy. Maybe you've had a spa day recently, or you felt called to do a spa day or something about your